Hi everyone, this is Laura from LanguageArtsTeachers.com, and I'm the creator, writer, and developer of the LanguageArtsTeachers.com website, the community, and all the materials and resources. I'm going to take you behind the scenes of the Language Arts Teachers website so that you can see the lesson plans, activities, and resources at your fingertips. When you decide to become a member, you are automatically sent a username and a password that you can generate yourself. So you would log in here on the login page, and you will find that you're immediately sent to the members only area. That's what this is, it's the members only homepage. You have access to all 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade materials. The 6th grade materials are the only ones that I'm not completely finished developing. You can see that I have 6 weeks or 6 units planned here, and my goal is to create about 6 to 7 weeks for each unit. That way everyone has plenty to choose from. There's already a lot to get started if you are a 6th grade teacher though. You can see I have between 3 and 6 weeks already done, so it's pretty close. I also have 7th and 8th grade units completely done, 9 weeks, 4 units, covering narrative, argument persuasion, expository, and descriptive reading and writing lesson plans. The reading and writing components are completely embedded. Some are formal, some are informal, but they're all there for you. So let's go ahead and click on one of these units to show you what it looks like when you're working on getting your lesson plan materials together. So let's say you want to start with a 9-week descriptive reading and writing unit. You don't have to do all 9 weeks, but once you're inside, you can definitely see how they're all laid out. I have a snapshot of each week so that if you only have, let's say you only have 4 or 5 weeks to teach this unit in, you could still go through, look at the snapshots, and see which parts might be most relevant to you or to your students. So all 9 weeks are here. The last week of the unit is the review, the test, all the closing activities. And if I click on, let's say I click on the first week, I'm going to click on that link that says Descriptive Unit Grade 8-1, and it's going to download in a zip file. So it downloaded right here at the bottom left of my computer screen. I'm going to click Open when done. It'll take a minute to download. There's a lot of material in here for you, but I wanted to take a minute to open this up so you can see exactly what is in a week's worth of lesson plans. Okay, here we go. It's opening on my computer. You can see that it came in this folder right here. I have the zip folder and I also have the normal folder. I'll click the down arrow, and as you can see, everything here is for that one entire week that you would need. Okay, so at the bottom you have the grade 8 descriptive lesson plans. These are the actual lesson plan pages. So I'll show you what that looks like. It's the descriptive reading and writing unit. This is week 1, day 1. You have your objective, your I can statement. I know some schools call it the I will statement or the we will statement, but that's basically what that is. We have the Common Core standards here because that's what a majority of teachers use. And I don't know what kind of PDF software you have or what kind of software you have available to you, but I know that on mine, I can click Edit PDF. I do have that software available, and if I don't use Common Core, if I use something else, or if I don't want these extra standards here, I can very quickly and easily delete those from my lesson plans. And then that gives me space to add in any extra or more relevant information that I want to. So I'll put that back just so I don't mess it up here. Moving down, we have the basic procedures for the day. This is what you and your students will do all throughout the day. You can see there's a bell ringer, there's a mini lesson, that's what you would teach, the concept you would teach to your students. You have the name of the poem, or the name of the name of the poem in this case, to read for your students. You have a link here for where you could get the poem online. So if you have no resources, or if you have too many resources to even go through and it's overwhelming, everything is here that you would need. So you would click on this link here and download the poem, and then you would have that available. Then there's the 4th activity right here, the assessment, and any additional resources you would need for that day. So each day comes with its own page of lesson plans. Now backing out of that, you also have the bell ringers available. So all 5 bell ringers that you would need for a 5-day week are already done for you, and they go in just the right order based on what you'd be teaching each day. So these are designed to help your students get their thoughts together, get their materials together, so that you can take attendance and so that you can get things going for yourself and for your classroom at the beginning of the day. These are all supposed to be student friendly, so they can work on those while you're doing other things. Then you see that we have all the lessons here. I have 2 of everything because one is in a PDF document, one is in a Word or a PowerPoint document. That way you can choose which method works best for you. Everything is numbered so that if you print all of these papers out, you may not need them all, but if you decide to print and they all come out of the printer or the copy machine, they're easy for you to put in order. So you see we have 8.1.1S and then the title. That means it's grade 8, week 1, day 1, and S is for student. And so that would be the student handout. That's just an example of the PowerPoint. You probably wouldn't need to print that out for students unless they were absent or unless you wanted to have a handout for them. But everything is labeled. You see here at the top that everything, the documents are labeled and named the same way that they're labeled here, so it's easy to find. You'll notice that in this case, there's an 8.1.1 T. The T is for teacher, and that means it's a teacher handout. It's notes for the teacher. So it shows you what you can print each day, what resources you might want to use. And so that's just there for you to help you stay organized. Okay, so that's what that looks like. That's what's inside. I'm going to back out of here, and I'll show you one more thing. If you scroll up here and click on Forum, this is a place where you can post questions and comments, and me or anyone else inside the community can see your questions. We can respond to you, help you, and provide support. So we have a private members only discussion area that you can click on to ask your question. We also have a new training videos section. So I am going to release one training video centered around a topic of your choice each month. And so you can watch that on demand wherever you choose, whenever you choose, if that's even something you want. And there's even a 1-hour professional development certificate that goes along with that. So that's just a quick snapshot of what is inside the membership community here at languageartsteachers.com. I do hope that helps you see and decide if this is something that might be right for you.